What's up guys? In this video, I want to share with you a print-on-demand niche that is currently selling pretty well and is only going to pick up steam and sell even better over coming weeks. It is related to a certain date-related trend that changes every single year. So it's a little bit of a curveball in that most trends are consistent, but this is a reliable trend that comes around the same time on the calendar, but changes year over year. So you're not going to want to miss this one. Let's get right to it. Really quickly, guys, in the description, you'll find a link to my free print-on-demand mini course that I send via email and my free print-on-demand Facebook group. So I hope you'll check out both of those. All right, guys, so we're trying to increase our print-on-demand sales. I know it gets addicting during the fourth quarter, December, especially in the run up to Christmas. Those daily sales, they go up by multiples. All right. I've been posting daily sales updates on social media. So hopefully you've been inspired and hopefully you've been having similar results. This video is going to help you continue those trends, those increased sales trends into January. All right. Towards the end of January even. Now I went to Podly and I went to their archive function, which I love because it allows us to look at snapshots in time where we basically provide the date and they use their database of Amazon merch, not only designs, but what the BSRs were at that period of time. This is super cool. And I'll put a link to Podly in the description too. And I said, what was selling, about 11 months ago in case I'm missing any trends? And what did they say? They said, oh, don't overlook 2022, the Chinese New Year, Year of the Tiger. Don't forget that one. Okay. And I'm like, you know what? I may have missed this had you not shown me it. So thank you, Podly archive function. Now, I said, how big is Chinese New Year and how often is it trending? So I go to Google Trends, google.com/trends. And as you can see here, massive spikes in interest reliably every January. So, okay, thank you, Google. Let's keep going. Okay, looks like 2023 is the year of the rabbit. So the year of the tiger stuff is not going to be selling, but the year of the rabbit is going to be selling like crazy. So we can capitalize on this right now by getting our designs up, right? And it's a little bit early, but it's also not that early. Some people get started like 2 months early, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just a function of, demand. Obviously, demand increases as we get closer to the date. Now, I'm not an expert on Chinese New Year, but it looks like according to the calendar that maybe it starts, January 21st and goes through the 27th. Maybe the 21st is Chinese New Year Eve, and then 22nd is the big, maybe it's an overnight thing. I'm not sure. You can let me know in the comments. And to try to not be insensitive to the culture, I did go to Google and look at the link and did a little research. 2 sentences. Chinese New Year, also known as Lunar New Year or Spring Festival. By the way, guys, those are some keywords that you might want to include in your listings, is the most important festival in China and a major event in some other East Asian countries. Chinese New Year is the festival that celebrates the beginning of a new year on the traditional Chinese lunisolar calendar. It was traditionally a time to honor deities and ancestors, and it has also become a time to feast and visit family members. So there you go. All right. And it's, hey, that's great. Let's celebrate the culture. Let's celebrate with some cool looking t-shirts. And I'm sure people that, aren't able to go back and see their families in China that are, Chinese American will probably be celebrating here. And maybe they want a t-shirt as well. Maybe people that aren't Chinese want to wear a t-shirt. There's no restrictions. So here you go. Here are some of the best-selling designs currently brought to you by Podly. And it's Amazon merch, guys. I mean, there's so many ways to spin it when it comes to designs. What's interesting is 2 designs in the top 12 are being sold on red shirts specifically. So me being on the outside looking in, not trying to pretend to be an expert on things that I'm not an expert on. Even though I'm a talking head, I'm willing to admit when I don't know something. Like maybe we consider taking a nice design and doing a black version, like a black shirt version and a red shirt version. I think you'll notice that the shirt in the number 3 spot and the shirt in the number 8 spot are the same design, just optimized for the various colored shirts. All right. It looks like red should be considered to be like maybe prioritized here. And also some of these designs are just super cool. By the way, Ryan, how the heck am I going to make a design if I suck at designing? Good question. Here's the thing. Number 1, text-only designs. You may not enter the best sellers, but you can still make sales, especially when no one else is doing text-only. So that's always the first answer. The second answer, check out Vexels, guys. I'll drop a link to Vexels in the description. I know I got an email from them the other day saying that they are running a sale. I don't know the exact dates of the sale. All right, that being said, I will drop my affiliate link so I get a little kickback. Thank you for supporting the channel if you opt to use it. And they were running a sale of like 55% off for certain Vexels plans. So pretty good deal, right? I mean, it's probably a New Year's sale, right? So you get 55% off, and then now all you need to do is actually use your Vexels subscription, do something with it. So in this case, type in Chinese New Year, and what do you know? They've got a bunch of really cool designs related to Chinese New Year. Now, I don't speak the language, so I have absolutely no clue what's funny is I went to China in 2018. I actually met, it was a business trip and a pleasure trip, I guess you could say too, but I met up with my like freight forwarder who I've been working with since I got started on FBA back in 2017 was the first time I really worked with him, but I think I've known him since 2016 digitally. Met him in China. That was super cool. And I had to use he speaks English, but when I wasn't talking to someone that did, it was like the Google Translate app, lifesaver, because you could talk into it and it would convert. So that definitely helped. Also, I realized nobody drinks there. Not that I'm a heavy drinker, but if we wanted to go and unwind with a drink, it was always like kind of crazy how much we might need to pay because we'd have to get like 2 different drinks and then combine them to make a nice little mixed drink. Anyways, we still had a decent exchange rate, so it wasn't a big deal, but I'm just saying. Here we go. So here's one design that I have no clue, again, what it says. Here is another. All right, 2023, year of the rabbit. You got the rabbit dancing, you got the fireworks. Here is another design. And another, it says good luck, good health, good year. And you can always edit the Vexels designs, right? You can maybe take elements from one design and mix it into elements with another design. Like, you can do whatever you want, because I know somebody's thinking right now, but Ryan, what if everybody does this? There's going to be a bunch of duplicates. Well, number one, how good are your keywords, right? That actually matters. And the more seasoned sellers or the people that learn from people that have been here before, like I do have an Amazon merch course that I will link in the description in case you're interested. If you know how to approach this stuff from a search engine optimization perspective better than your competition, you stand to fare better than them, right? Because there's only so many spots on page 1, and the algorithm on a new listing that has no sales isn't going to try to figure out what is the better design, especially when they're the same design. So anyways, just thinking out loud there. Another really cool design, optimized for a red shirt, by the way. So this might be one that you should strongly consider selling because I like the idea. I've said this before, guys, but we already know that most shirts on Amazon merch are light foreground, optimized for dark background. That means when I say dark background, I mean dark colored shirts. And if you make black shirts available, your primary thumbnail is always black. So how about not making the shirt, the black shirt available and doing red only if it makes sense based on the niche you're selling in, which it appears, again, me on the outside looking in, that red is a relevant color and a relevant shirt, given that 2 of the top 12 were red. 2 of the top 8 were red, honestly. Even a throw pillow design. But Ryan, it says throw pillow. Can we use it on a shirt? Yes, you can do whatever you want with it. Go ahead, go for it. Especially the fact that it says throw pillow design, like that may deter people from using it on a shirt. And I mean, if you wanted to, you could go to Amazon merch and only upload it to a throw pillow, but like there's no rules about this. You can definitely put that on a shirt. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you found this helpful. Are you going to be selling any Chinese New Year stuff? Have you already been selling it? If that's the case, you can yell at me in the description for blowing up your niche. Apologies. In the description, in the comments, I meant. By the way, like I said, I do have a full Amazon merch course. I'll link that in the description in case you want to check it out. By the way, I do go live once a week and do office hours weekly for members of my private community. I'm running a 40% off sale. Link in the description in case you want to check that out as well. Guys, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow with a new video.